excited to be here with you guys on today. Look, today we are talking about kids podcast. This is part number 2. The first time we spoke about podcast number 1, which was Brains On. Love, love, love this podcast because there's music, there are kids calling in. It's just an amazing experience, and they're experts. And then the questions that are being asked are like stuff that you never thought of before, like what happens in a zoo after dark. You know what I mean? Anyway, we're moving on to another podcast. This is podcast number 2. It's called the TUMBLE podcast, and in this podcast, it's actually hosted by a music teacher, um, and also a public radio and science reporting host. All right. They are family. This is a family based podcast, and students are going to be hearing from experts and different scientists on this whoop whoop. Okay. So the episode I really liked. The podcast episode is called "Turning to the Center of Your Brain," and in this podcast, one of the parts that I really like is the one that talks about the science of colors. And the context of this is that um, colors can look different depending on the context that they're in. So like if they're under light, if it's a certain way that it looks, just different things. I thought that was really cool to think about colors. Now we're going to talk a little bit about the psychology of colors because that also does have a really big bearing on what's being done, right? So we are going to talk a little bit about colors and what they're looking for, what they're trying to evoke in the customer or just overall. So we're thinking about the emotional guide, the psychology of colors. And so one part about that is optimism. Okay. So yellow is usually the color of optimism or clarity or warmth. All right. Then we have orange, which is right under yellow. What colors do we mix? Oh my goodness. I wonder if we can do polls on here. Can we? Can we do polls? No. All right. Top chat, live chat. All right. So the question for you on today, all right, I like this. What colors can you mix to get orange? Anybody know? So I'm excited about this because I just got into painting a little bit. And not only the psychology of colors, but then the science of colors, right? Okay, whatever. The answer to that is red and yellow make orange. All right, cool. So orange, that color usually evokes friendliness or cheerfulness or confidence. So I had a friend that actually enjoyed orange as a color. I thought that was really cool, really exciting, but I never understood why orange was something that he liked. But now I understand. It evokes confidence, and it's exciting. Oh, this is cool. I'm just having fun with these stuff on here. All right, continuing on to red. Red is often color of boldness. Okay, usually when you hear people say, "Yeah, red is my favorite," watch out because they don't play any. They're coming in for whatever it is to be at the top at all times. I guarantee. And it's also the color of usefulness and excitement. All right, purple usually stands for being creative or wise. So you can see like all these different colors that I'm evoking as we are having this conversation, or rather putting on the screen. So the color purple often speaks to being imaginative or being creative or being wise. Blue is the color of trust. And it speaks to someone's dependability or some things or the company's dependability or strength. All right. So this is just showing the psychology of colors, the emotional guide that has been used upon being studied over time. The color green is one of my mother's favorite colors, and she likes that color because she says that it speaks to prosperity. This color speaks to peace and to growth, and of course to health. So you think about some colors like Tropicana, Animal Planet, Whole Foods, like those signs are often green, that speak to health or to growth. Thinking about the Land Rover sign, which is also green and gold, and the list goes on. BP gas station. And what's exciting about this is that, once you understand and see kind of like how people think or what has been evoked into society in terms of the psychology of how all of these colors work, you'll be more aware of it as you continue to grow and move forward in your not only entrepreneurship, but in your understanding of how the brain works and how people are often, how they receive messages based on even with the colors that you choose. All right. Then we have peace. I already said that. Peace is for green. And then, of course, the neutral color is, drum roll, gray. And that speaks to calm and balance. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Go ahead. This is also still under the STEM field, which is really exciting. You didn't know that STEM stretched so vastly, did you? I look forward to hearing from you. I look forward to seeing you guys in person. Whoop, whoop. Okay, in person, we are going to be in the New York City area on October 15th. Go ahead, please, and ensure that you have subscribed. Not subscribed, sorry. Well, subscribe to this channel, yeah. But ensure that you have, oh, why am I drawing a blank? To the event. Person is going to be, so style, Jessica Daniel, like many instruments, and what else? There as well. He's also a big music advocate. All right, y'all. See you tomorrow. Bye.